Anna stood by her window, watching the rain fall on cold stone. She pressed her hand against the glass. Her leg ached today. It always ached when storms came. Down in the courtyard, she could hear them laughing. The other ladies, the pretty ones, the ones who walked straight and tall. "There she goes again," they would whisper. "The lame girl, such a shame." Anna closed her eyes. She had heard those words her whole life. Her mother's voice cut through the silence. "Anna, come here, now." Lady Catherine stood in the doorway. Her face was cold as winter stone. "Look at you, standing there like a sad little bird." "Mother, I was just what? Feeling sorry for yourself again?" Her mother stepped closer. "Do you know what your father said today?" Anna's heart sank. She knew it would not be kind words. "He said you are a shame to our family name. A broken thing that brings us no honor." The words hit Anna like stones, but she had learned not to cry. Not anymore. "But today, your shame becomes useful." Lady Catherine smiled, but it was not warm. "You are to marry. A royal bond has been arranged." Anna's breath caught. Marriage? But who would? The Crown Prince. Lord Adrian himself. The room spun. Anna grabbed the wall to steady herself. "But why? Why would he agree to marry me?" Her mother laughed. It was a harsh sound. "Because, my dear daughter, even princes must do their duty. Even when that duty is unpleasant." Anna felt her world crack open. She was not a bride. She was a punishment. Later that night, alone in her chamber, Anna heard the whispers in the halls. "The Crown Mother is furious," a servant said. Lady Mira had other plans for her son. She wanted him to marry Lady Elena, the golden-haired beauty. Now she's trapped with the broken girl instead. Anna pulled her blanket closer. She knew Lady Mira. The Crown Mother was powerful and cruel. If Mira wanted this marriage broken, Anna was in danger. But deep inside her chest, something stirred, something that refused to break. Her heart still beat, her spirit still fought. Tomorrow, her life would change forever. She did not know if it would be better or worse, but she was still here, still breathing, still hoping. Maybe, just maybe, that would be enough. Lord Adrian stood in his study. Maps covered his desk. Letters from distant lands lay in neat piles. The people called him cold. They said his heart was made of stone. They were wrong. Adrian felt everything. Too much. That was his curse. He remembered Sarah, his little sister. She had been only 12 when the fever took her. "You should have saved me, Adrian," she had whispered before she died. "You promised you would always protect me." Those words haunted him still. 3 years later, they cut him like knives. His mother entered without knocking. Lady Mira never knocked. "Adrian, we need to talk." He looked up. Her face was sharp with anger. "This marriage is a mistake," she said. "Anna is beneath you, weak, flawed. She will bring shame to our house." Adrian set down his pen. "The contract is signed, Mother. Contracts can be broken." Her voice was soft, dangerous. Accidents can happen. Something cold settled in Adrian's stomach. "What are you saying?" "I am saying problems can be solved." Quietly, Adrian stood slowly. "You will not harm her. She is nothing. A limping girl who..." "Enough." His voice cut like steel. "Anna is to be my wife. Anyone who threatens her, threatens me." Lady Mira's eyes flashed. "You fool boy. You choose a broken girl over your own mother. I choose honor over cruelty." After she left, Adrian walked to his window. Tomorrow he would meet his bride. He had seen Anna before, from a distance, at court gatherings. While others saw her limp, he saw something else. The way she helped a fallen child stand up. The way she listened when old servants spoke. The way she smiled at flowers, even when she thought no one was watching. Anna was kind. In a world full of sharp edges and cold hearts, she was soft and warm. His mother wanted to destroy that, but Adrian would not let it happen. He had failed to protect Sarah. He would not fail Anna. The marriage was duty, but perhaps it could become something more, something real, something worth fighting for. Adrian touched the ring in his pocket, his grandmother's ring, simple gold, with a small blue stone. Tomorrow, he would give it to Anna, and he would make her a promise. "You are safe with me," he whispered to the empty room. "I swear it." The great hall felt huge and cold. Anna walked slowly down the long stone path. Every step echoed. Every step reminded her of why she was here. The limp seemed worse today, or maybe she just felt it more. Ladies whispered behind their fans. Lords looked away. "There she is," someone said. "The broken bride." Anna's cheeks burned. But she kept walking. At the end of the hall stood Lord Adrian, tall and straight, dark hair, strong shoulders. She had seen him before, but never this close. Never when she had to look him in the eyes. Anna stopped 3 steps away. Protocol said she should curtsy, but her leg hurt, and she was afraid she might fall. The silence stretched long. Everyone was watching, waiting to see her stumble. Then, something unexpected happened. Lord Adrian stepped forward, and he bowed to her. Not a small nod, a real bow. Deep and respectful. The hall gasped. "Lady Anna," he said. His voice was warm, gentle. "You honor me with your presence." Anna blinked. This was not what she expected. "My lord, she started. "Please," he said, offering his arm. "Walk with me." Anna hesitated. Then, slowly, she took his arm. He was strong, steady. When her weight shifted to her bad leg, he supported her without making it obvious. They walked to a small chamber off the main hall. Quieter, private. "Are you well?" Adrian asked when they were alone. Anna stared at him. Yes, but I do not understand." "What do you not understand? Why are you being kind to me?" Adrian's face grew sad. "Has kindness been so rare in your life?" Anna's throat tightened. She looked away. "I know what they say about me," she whispered. "I know what I am." "And what is that?" "Broken, weak, a burden." Adrian was quiet for a long moment. Then he knelt down, so they were eye to eye. "Anna," he said softly, "look at me." She lifted her head. "You are not broken, you are not weak, and you will never be a burden to me." Tears threatened to fall. Anna fought them back. "How can you say that? You do not even know me." "Then let us fix that," Adrian smiled. "We have time. We can learn about each other. Slowly. But the wedding will happen when you are ready, not before." Anna felt something crack open in her chest. Something that had been closed tight for years. Hope. You would wait for me." "Anna," Adrian said, taking her hand gently, "you are going to be my wife, my partner, my equal. I will wait as long as you need." For the first time in months, Anna smiled. Really smiled. Maybe this would not be a punishment after all. Maybe it could be the beginning of something beautiful. The castle felt different now. Still big, still cold stone walls, but somehow warmer. Anna had her own rooms in the east wing. Large windows that let in morning light. A soft bed with blue covers. And for the first time in her life, silence. No harsh voices, no cruel laughter. Adrian visited every morning after breakfast. "How did you sleep?" he would ask. "Well," Anna would answer, and it was true. He brought small gifts. A book of poems, fresh flowers from the garden, honey cakes from the kitchen. "You do not have to do this," Anna said one morning. "Do what?" "Be kind to me. We are already engaged." The contract is signed. Adrian set down the apple tart he had brought her. "Anna, do you think kindness is a favor I give you?" She tilted her head. "Is it not?" "No." He sat in the chair across from her. "Kindness is who I choose to be. Contract or no contract." Anna studied his face, looking for lies, looking for the trick, but his eyes were clear, honest. "I do not understand you," she admitted. "That is all right. We have time." Days passed like this, slow and gentle. Anna explored the castle. She found the library with its tall shelves and dusty books. She found the garden with its rose bushes and herb patches. She met the staff. Cook was a round woman named Martha, who smiled when Anna asked about recipes. "You want to learn cooking, my lady? Is that strange?" "Strange, child. It is wonderful. Come, let me show you how to make proper bread." Anna learned to knead dough. Her hands grew strong. Her confidence grew too. The stable master, old Tom, taught her about the horses. "This one here is Gentle," he said, patting a brown mare. "She is calm, good for riders who need steady." Anna learned to brush Gentle's coat, to feed her apples, to sit on her back and feel safe. "You are a natural, my lady," Tom said. "Animals know good hearts." In the evenings, Anna and Adrian would walk the garden paths. They talked about small things, books they liked, stories from childhood, dreams for the future. "What do you want most?" Adrian asked one sunset evening. Anna thought carefully. "Peace," she said finally, "and to matter, to be useful." "You already matter, Anna." "Do I?" "To me you do. More each day." Anna felt warm all over. No one had ever said such things to her. "What do you want?" she asked. "To protect the people I love, to be worthy of trust." "You lost someone," Anna said softly. "I can see it in your eyes." Adrian stopped walking. "My sister, Sarah. She died 3 years ago." "I am sorry. I should have saved her. I promised I would always keep her safe." Anna reached for his hand. "You are not God, Adrian. Some things we cannot control." He looked at their joined hands. "How did you become so wise?" "Pain teaches wisdom, whether we want it or not." That night, lying in her soft bed, Anna realized something wonderful. She was not counting days until her wedding anymore. She was not afraid of tomorrow. For the first time in her life, she was excited about the future. Anna woke before dawn, not from nightmares this time, from excitement. Today, Martha was teaching her to make healing soup for the sick servants. Anna dressed quickly. Her leg felt good today, strong. In the kitchen, Martha had everything ready. "Now, mind you, the secret is in the herbs," she explained. "Thyme for the lungs, sage for fever." Anna learned quickly. Her hands were steady. Her memory was sharp. "You have a gift for this," Martha said, watching Anna add herbs with perfect amounts. "A healer's touch." "Really? Really, child? I have cooked for 40 years. I know talent when I see it." Anna glowed with pride. Later, she carried the soup to young Peter, a stable boy with a bad cough. "For me, my lady," Peter's eyes were wide. "Drink it slow," Anna said gently. "It will help." The next morning, Peter was back at work, healthy and strong. Lady Anna's soup, he told everyone, cured me like magic. Word spread quickly. Other servants came to Anna with small hurts, cut fingers, sore backs, headaches. Anna mixed salves with lavender oil. She brewed teas with mint and honey. She listened to their troubles and offered kind words. Soon, there was a line at her door each morning. "You are becoming quite famous," Adrian said, finding her in the herb garden one afternoon. Anna was picking fresh basil. Her dress was simple brown wool. Her hands were dirty. Her hair escaped its braid. She had never looked more beautiful to him. "I like helping them," Anna said. "It makes me feel useful." "You are more than useful, Anna. You are needed." That evening, old Tom collapsed in the stables. His heart was weak. "Send for the physician," someone shouted. "No," Adrian said firmly. "Send for Anna." Anna came running, her healing bag in her hands. She knelt beside Tom, checked his breathing, felt his pulse. "Foxglove tea," she said calmly, "and elevate his feet. Someone bring pillows." She worked with steady hands, no panic, no fear. Within an hour, Tom was sitting up, color back in his cheeks. "She saved my life," he whispered to Adrian. "Your lady, she is special." Adrian nodded. He already knew. That night, Anna found Adrian on his balcony, looking at the stars. "Thank you," she said softly. "For what?" "For believing in me before I believed in myself." Adrian turned to face her. "Anna, there is something you should know." His voice was serious. Anna's heart skipped. "What is it?" "My mother, she is not pleased with our engagement." Anna nodded. "I know, I have heard whispers. She may try to hurt you, to break our bond." Anna lifted her chin. "Let her try." Adrian blinked. This was not the frightened girl from 2 months ago. "You are not afraid." "I am terrified," Anna admitted. "But I am not the same person I was. I have friends now, purpose, and..." She paused. And someone who believes I am worth protecting." Adrian stepped closer. "Anna." "Yes? I need you to know something else." "What?" "This started as duty, but it is not duty anymore." Anna's breath caught. "What is it now?" Adrian reached for her hands. "It is love, Anna. I love you." The words hung in the air like stars. Anna felt tears on her cheeks. Happy tears. "I love you too," she whispered. For the first time in both their lives, they were not alone. Rain drummed against the windows. The great hall was empty except for Anna and Adrian. They sat by the fire, a chessboard between them. "Your move," Adrian said. Anna studied the pieces. She had been learning chess for weeks now. Adrian was a patient teacher. She moved her queen. A bold attack. "Clever," Adrian smiled. "You are improving quickly." "I had a good teacher." Thunder rolled outside. Anna jumped slightly. "Are you afraid of storms?" Adrian asked gently. "Not afraid, but they remind me of sad times." "Tell me." Anna was quiet for a moment. Then she began to speak. "When I was 7, I fell from a horse. That is when my leg was hurt. I was in bed for months." Adrian listened without speaking. "During storms, the pain was worse. I would cry, but my mother would not come. She said I needed to learn to suffer quietly." "Anna?" Adrian's voice was soft with pain. "I learned to count raindrops instead of crying. It helped pass the time." "What about your father?" "He was ashamed of me," said a daughter who could not even ride properly, was no daughter of his. Adrian set down his chess piece. "Anna, look at me." She lifted her eyes. "Your parents were wrong, completely wrong, but I am damaged." "No." His voice was firm. You are strong, stronger than anyone I know. How can you say that? Because I have watched you. I have seen you heal the sick, comfort the sad, lead with kindness. Anna felt tears starting. I have seen you face each day with grace, even when the world was cruel to you. Adrian moved from his chair. He knelt beside her. Anna, your leg does not define you. Your scars do not limit you. You are brilliant and brave and beautiful. I do not feel beautiful. Then let me show you what I see. Adrian reached up, gently touched her face. I see eyes that sparkle when you laugh, a smile that lights up dark rooms, hands that heal and comfort. Anna's heart raced. I see a woman who turns pain into purpose, who chooses love over bitterness. Adrian, I see my future wife, my partner, my equal, the person I want to wake up next to for the rest of my life. The rain still fell outside, but Anna no longer heard it. All she heard was her heart saying yes. I was so afraid, she whispered. Of what? That you would change your mind, that you would see what everyone else sees. And what is that? A broken girl not worth loving. Adrian cupped her face in both hands. Anna Elizabeth, you are worth everything. You are worth fighting for, worth protecting, worth loving with my whole heart. Do you mean it? I have never meant anything more. Anna leaned forward, rested her forehead against his. I love you too, Adrian, more than I thought possible. Even though I could not save my sister, even though I sometimes wake up screaming from nightmares, especially because of those things, they make you human. They make you real. Outside, lightning flashed. Thunder followed. But inside, by the warm fire, two hearts beat as one. When? Anna asked softly. When what? When do you want to marry me? Really marry me? Adrian smiled. Tomorrow. Today. Right now. Anna laughed. Is 3 weeks too soon? 3 weeks is perfect. They sealed the promise with their first real kiss. Soft and sweet and full of hope. The storm outside raged on, but inside everything was calm and right and beautiful. Love had finally found them both. 3 days before the wedding, Anna woke to shouting in the halls. She threw on her robe and opened her door. Servants ran past. Their faces were white with fear. What is happening? Anna called to Martha. Lady Mira, my lady. She has returned with news. Anna's blood ran cold. In the great hall, Lady Mira stood before the gathered court. Her voice rang out clear and sharp. I bring grave news about the girl called Anna. Anna pressed closer to hear. She is not who she claims to be. She is a traitor's daughter. Her real father plotted against the crown 10 years ago. Gasps filled the hall. She was sent here to spy, to destroy this family from within. That is a lie. Anna stepped into the hall. All eyes turned to her. Lady Mira smiled like a snake. Is it, dear child? Then explain this. Mira held up a letter, old parchment with a broken seal. Your real father's confession, written before he died, confessing his crimes and naming you as his spy. Anna's world tilted. My father died when I was 5. He was no traitor. The man who raised you was not your father. This letter proves your true blood. The hall erupted in whispers. Accusations, demand. Anna looked desperately for Adrian. Where was he? The wedding must be stopped, Lady Mira declared. This girl is a threat to the crown. No, Anna's voice cracked. I am no spy. I am no traitor. Then how do you explain your abilities, your knowledge of herbs that can heal or poison? The crowd murmured darker now. Anna felt the walls closing in. Everything she had built, everything she had won, crashing down around her. But then, Mother, Adrian's voice cut through the chaos like steel. He stood in the doorway, tall and calm and furious. Adrian, my son, thank heaven, I have exposed the truth just in time. Adrian walked slowly into the hall. His eyes never left his mother's face. The truth? Yes. Let us talk about truth. He reached into his coat, pulled out his own letter. This letter came yesterday from the Capitol Archives. Lady Mira's smile faltered. It contains interesting information about a certain confession, a confession that was purchased with gold from a forger named Willem the Scribe. The hall fell silent. It seems someone paid Willem very well to create a false letter. Someone who wanted to destroy an innocent girl. Adrian's eyes burned with anger. Someone who has been trying to poison Anna since the day she arrived. Anna gasped. Poison? Yes, my love. I have been watching, protecting you. The tea your maid brought last week, tested, tainted with wolfsbane. Lady Mira went pale. The wine at dinner 2 nights ago, also poisoned. Adrian stepped closer to his mother. Did you really think I would not notice? Did you think I would let you hurt her? She is beneath you. Lady Mira shrieked. I did this for your future. You did this for your pride and your cruelty. Adrian turned to address the hall. Anna is innocent. She is my chosen bride. Anyone who threatens her answers to me. The crowd shuffled nervously. No one wanted to face Adrian's anger, but Anna barely heard them. Poison. Someone had been trying to kill her, and Adrian had been protecting her all along. She felt dizzy, sick. Anna? Adrian was beside her now. Are you all right? I need air. He helped her outside to the garden. Why did you not tell me? She asked when they were alone. I did not want to frighten you. I thought I could handle it quietly. She tried to kill me. She will never hurt you again. I promise. Anna sank onto a stone bench. What happens now? Now my mother faces justice, and we get married as planned. But the court, they heard her accusations. They will always wonder. Adrian knelt in front of her. Anna, look at me. She lifted her head. Do you trust me with my life? Then trust me now. This will pass. Truth has a way of winning in the end. Anna nodded slowly, but deep inside, she felt something change. The frightened girl was gone. In her place stood someone stronger. Someone who would not run from shadows. Someone ready to fight for her love. The wedding day dawned clear and bright. Anna stood before her mirror. Martha helped lace her into the ivory dress. It was beautiful. Simple silk with pearl buttons. A style Anna had chosen herself. You look radiant, my lady, Martha said. Anna studied her reflection. 3 months ago, she saw a broken girl. Shameful, weak. Today, she saw someone different. A woman who healed the sick, who had friends, who was loved. A woman worth fighting for. Is the hall ready? Anna asked. Yes, my lady. But Martha's voice was worried. What is it? Lady Mira, she has been released from the dungeons. She says she has the right to attend. Anna's stomach tightened. Adrian agreed to this. He said you could choose. She comes, or she does not. Your decision. Anna was quiet for a long moment. Then she smiled. Let her come. My lady, let her come. Let them all come. Everyone who whispered. Everyone who doubted. Anna turned from the mirror. It is time they saw who I really am. The great hall was packed. Lords and ladies in fine clothes, servants along the walls, even common folk from the village. Anna entered alone. No father to walk with her. She had chosen it this way. Her steps were steady, her head held high. The limp was there. It would always be there. But today, it did not matter. She walked down the long aisle, past the faces that had mocked her, past the whispers and the doubt. At the altar, Adrian waited. Handsome in dark blue velvet, his eyes shining with love. But before Anna reached him, a voice called out, "Wait!" Lady Mira stood in the front row, her face twisted with hatred. "This farce cannot continue. That girl is not worthy of royal blood." The hall fell silent. Anna stopped walking. Every eye was on her. This was the moment. The test. Anna turned to face Lady Mira. "You are right," Anna said clearly. Her voice carried to every corner of the hall. Gasps rippled through the crowd. "I am not worthy of royal blood." Because worth is not about blood at all. Anna stepped closer. Worth is not about perfect legs or flawless faces. Her voice grew stronger. Worth is about what you do with the life you are given. She gestured to the servants along the walls. "Ask Tom whose life I saved. Ask Martha whose recipes I learned. Ask the children I taught to read." Murmurs of agreement now. "Ask the people I have healed, the sorrows I have comforted, the friends I have made." Anna turned to address the entire hall. "You called me broken, shameful, a burden." She paused. "But I am not broken. I am bent, but not broken. And sometimes, bent things are stronger than straight ones." She looked directly at Lady Mira. "You tried to poison me, to destroy me, to make me disappear." Lady Mira's face was white. "But I am still here, still standing, still choosing love over hatred." Anna turned back to Adrian. He was smiling through tears. "I am Anna Elizabeth. I limp when I walk. I have scars on my heart. I am not perfect." She reached for Adrian's hands. "But I am worthy of love, worthy of respect, worthy of a future filled with hope." The hall erupted in applause. Cheers. Stamping feet. Even some of the nobles who had whispered were clapping. Lady Mira sank into her chair, defeated. Anna had won. Not through cruelty or revenge, through truth, through courage, through standing tall in her own light. "Well said, my lady," the priest spoke softly. "Shall we continue?" Anna nodded. The rest of the ceremony was a blur of joy. Vows spoken, rings exchanged, promises made. When Adrian kissed his bride, the hall shook with celebration. Anna was no longer the broken girl. She was the woman who chose to heal instead of hurt, to love instead of hate, to stand instead of fall. And everyone who witnessed it knew they had seen something extraordinary. The birth of a queen who would rule with her heart. "You may kiss your bride." Adrian's lips met Anna's as the great hall exploded in cheers. When they parted, Anna saw tears of joy in his eyes. "Hello, husband," she whispered. "Hello, wife," he whispered back. The celebration feast was magnificent. Long tables filled with roasted meats, fresh bread, honeyed wine and sweet cakes. Musicians played, people danced, laughter filled the air. Anna sat beside Adrian at the high table. Her hand rested in his. "Any regrets?" he asked softly. Anna looked out at the happy faces. Tom raising his cup in a toast. Martha beaming from the kitchen doorway. The children she had taught waving from their table. "Only one," Anna said. Adrian looked concerned. "What?" "I regret waiting so long to believe I deserved happiness." Adrian squeezed her hand. "We have the rest of our lives to make up for lost time." As the evening wore on, people approached their table. Lords and ladies who had once ignored Anna now offered congratulations. "Your speech was inspiring, my lady," said Lord William. "We were wrong about you," admitted Lady Sarah. But the moment that meant most came near midnight. A small girl approached shyly. Lucy, the baker's daughter. Anna had helped cure her fever last month. "Lady Anna, Princess Anna." "Just Anna, sweetheart." Lucy held up a small flower crown made of daisies. "I made this for you, for being so kind." Anna knelt down to Lucy's height. Let the child place the simple crown on her head. "It is the most beautiful crown I have ever worn," Anna said truthfully. Lucy beamed and ran back to her family. Adrian watched with a full heart. "You know what that was." "What?" "Your real coronation. The one that matters." Later, as the celebration wound down, Adrian and Anna walked onto the balcony. The stars were bright. The air was cool and sweet. "What are you thinking about?" Adrian asked. Anna leaned against the stone railing. "About how different everything is from 3 months ago." "Different? How?" "Then I was alone, scared, convinced I was worthless." Anna turned to face him. "Tonight I am surrounded by people who love me. I know my own worth, and I am married to the most wonderful man in the kingdom." "The most wonderful man?" "I think you are biased." Anna laughed. "Completely biased, and I do not care." They stood in comfortable silence, watching the stars. "Adrian?" "Yes." "What do you think our children will be like?" Adrian smiled. "Smart, like their mother. Stubborn, like their father." "Will you love them even if they are different? Even if they have challenges?" "Anna, I will love our children exactly as they are. Perfect and imperfect, strong and vulnerable. Just like I love their mother." Anna felt her heart overflow. "I want to teach them something important," she said. "What?" "That worth comes from kindness, not appearance. That courage means standing up for others. That love is always stronger than hate. They will learn that from watching you." As the night grew late, they went inside, past the sleeping servants, past the dying embers in the fireplace, to their new chambers, their new life together. "Are you happy?" Adrian asked as they prepared for bed. Anna thought of everything. The pain of the past, the joy of today, the hope for tomorrow. "I am more than happy," she said. "I am home." And she was, not because of the castle or the title or the fine clothes, but because she had found someone who saw her completely and loved her exactly as she was. Someone who believed she was worthy before she believed it herself. Someone who had helped her discover that she was not broken at all. She was beautifully, perfectly, courageously herself. And that was more than enough. It was everything. 2 years had passed since the wedding that changed everything. Princess Anna stood in the castle's great garden, but it looked different now. Half of it had been turned into a healing garden. Rows of herbs and medicinal plants grew in neat beds. The other half was a school. Simple wooden benches where children came to learn reading and writing. Anna walked slowly between the herb rows. Her belly was round with their first child. "The chamomile is growing well," she said to Martha, who worked beside her. "Your touch, my lady. You have magic hands." Anna smiled. "Not magic, just care." She heard footsteps on the garden path. Adrian appeared, still handsome, but now with laugh lines around his eyes. "How are my 2 favorite people today?" he asked, placing a gentle hand on her belly. "Your son is very active today," Anna replied. "Son? What if it is a daughter? Then she will be just as loved." Adrian kissed her forehead. "The council meeting ran long, but I have good news." "What news?" "The king has approved our proposal. Every village in the kingdom will have a healing school. like yours. Anna's eyes lit up. Really? Really? You will train the teachers, share your knowledge. Anna felt tears of joy. So many people will be helped. Because of you, my love. Because you showed us a better way. They walked together toward the castle. Children waved from the school benches. Princess Anna, they called. Anna waved back. Each child's face was precious to her. Do you remember what you said on our wedding night? Adrian asked. Which part? About teaching our children that worth comes from kindness. Anna nodded. Look around you, Adrian said. You are already teaching that lesson to everyone. Anna looked at the garden school, at the children learning, at the servants who worked with dignity and pride, at the castle that was now a home filled with laughter instead of fear. We did this together, she said. Yes, but you started it. You showed us what was possible. That evening, they sat by the fire. Anna's feet up on a cushion. Adrian reading aloud from a book of poems. There was a knock at the door. Come in, Anna called. Tom entered, hat in hand. Begging your pardon, my lady. But there is something you should see. They followed him to the main courtyard. A crowd had gathered. Servants, guards, villagers from town. In the center stood a young woman, travel-stained and tired. She held a small child in her arms. Please, the woman said. I walked 3 days to get here. My baby is sick, they said. Princess Anna could help. Anna stepped forward immediately. Of course, bring her to the healing room. But my lady, the woman said, tears in her eyes, I have no money, nothing to pay you with. Anna smiled gently. Child, I do not heal for money. I heal because I can, because we are all worthy of care. 2 hours later, the baby was sleeping peacefully, fever broken, breathing clear. The mother wept with relief. How can I thank you? Go home safely, Anna said. Love your child well. That is thanks enough. After they left, Anna found Adrian on their balcony again. Tired? He asked. Good tired. The best kind. Adrian wrapped his arms around her from behind. His hands rested on their growing child. Anna, yes? Do you ever wonder what would have happened if we had never met? Anna leaned back against his chest. Sometimes, but not with sadness anymore. No? No. Because I believe we were meant to find each other. My pain led me here. Your loss taught you compassion. Everything happened as it needed to. Even Lady Mira's cruelty. Anna was quiet for a moment. Lady Mira had been banished from court. She lived now in a distant convent, alone with her bitterness. Even that, Anna said finally. It taught me I was stronger than I knew. And now I know that broken things can be mended, that scars can become sources of strength, that love really does conquer everything. Their child kicked strongly. Both parents laughed. He agrees with you, Adrian said. Or she, Anna corrected. Or she. Later, as they prepared for bed, Anna caught her reflection in the mirror. She was different from the frightened girl who had arrived here 3 years ago. Confidence showed in her posture. Purpose glowed in her eyes. Love softened her features. She still walked with a slight limp. She always would. But now she knew what Adrian had seen from the beginning. She was not broken. She was beautifully, perfectly, uniquely herself. And that was more than enough. It was everything she needed to be. The girl they had called broken had become the woman who healed others. The princess they had rejected had become the queen of hearts. And she lived happily ever after. Not because life was perfect, but because she had learned the greatest secret of all. True worth comes from within. True beauty comes from kindness. True love sees everything and chooses to stay. And with that knowledge, any life can become a fairy tale, even one that starts with tears, especially one that starts with tears, because the most beautiful stories are written by those who know both sorrow and joy, who understand that both are necessary, who choose hope anyway, who choose love anyway, who choose to heal anyway. Anna had chosen all of these things, and her story became legend. The broken princess who became whole, not through magic, but through courage, through love, through believing, finally, that she deserved happiness, and she did. They all do. Every broken heart, every wounded spirit, every person who has ever felt not enough. Anna's story whispers to them all. You are worthy. You are loved. You are enough. Just as you are. Always. Forever.